Hi, everybody. We made it. We made it to our first Pink Floyd album reaction or album experience. I don't even think this is going to be a reaction or a review. I'm just here to experience what you all tell me you experienced the first time you listened to a full Pink Floyd album. Now, so far, I've been dipping my toes into the portal. And each time I do, it pulls me in a little further. Today, I think I'm going to be dipping my full leg into the portal. I can't say I'm jumping all the way in because I'm not there yet. I haven't gotten to Wish You Were Here or The Wall quite yet. But the first album that I'm here ready to listen to in full, no pauses, track after track after track of this 10-track album is The Dark Side of the Moon. It's time. The only way out is through. So it is time to jump on in this portal. So far, I've heard one song off of this album, The Great Gig in the Sky, which was otherworldly and otherwordly. No words were needed for that one. There are 9 other tracks that I haven't heard, starting with track number 1, Speak to Me. I'm going to try to read along to any lyrics that are available, and then afterwards, I'll try to break down what I heard. Let's go on this trip, everybody. Let's re-enter the Pink Floyd portal. Sit back and enjoy. Here we go.
How you live, how you fly, smiles will give Dig that hole, get the sun. When at last the work is done, down, sit down, it's time to dig another one. How you live and how you fly, but only if you ride the tide. Balanced on the biggest wave, race towards an early grave.
Ooh, great transition. Sounds like a video game. Oh, you went from left to right in the headphones, everybody. The panning. Get my fan real quick. Another pan back and forth. It's like people are running, vehicles are moving. Got a bomb. Footsteps.
Taking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Picking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. And you are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun.
Come on. Sun is sinking.
Racing around to come up behind you again.
Day after day after day.
The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older.
Yeah, that's true.
Shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter. Never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say.
It's over. Wow.
to their knees. Hear the softly spoken magic spell.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, man.
And I am not frightened of dying. Any time will do, I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've got to go sometime.
My goodness. Yeah, we need a moment to breathe real quick.
of gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. A new car, caviar, four-star daydream. Think I'll buy me a football team. Money, get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack.
Oh,
Money, it's a hit. Don't get me back to good bullshit.
oh,
I'm in the high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a lift jet.
it's never enough. Never enough. Oh. All right. Yep. Feels like we just entered Vegas. Back on the road. Oh.
It's a crime.
It's a crime.
Share it fairly, but don't take a slice of my pie. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away.
I was in my ride. certainly was in the right.
It's definitely like he's just cruising for cruising.
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
He just told me it was plugged into number 2. He was asking why it wasn't coming up on 3011. So after I yelling and screaming and telling him why it wasn't coming up on 3011, began to a heavy blood up which started to matter out. He just told me,
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
Seamless transitions. Oh my goodness. What instrument is that, everybody?
and them. And after all, we're only ordinary men. And God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward keep crying from the rear and the front rank die.
This feels like a military story.
General sight and the lines on the map move from side to side. Black, 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 and blue. And who knows which is which?
Oh.
Down, 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 and out. It can't be helped, but there's a lot of it about. Without, and who'll deny it's what the fighting's all about?
That's the damn truth right there. With and without.
Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. For part of the fight, of tea in the slice, old man died.
Jeez. Come on. All right, two more, everybody. Oh boy.
The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change. You rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me.
Oh.
And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
And all you create.
Yep.
And all you destroy.
Take.
And all that you do. And all that you say. And all that you eat. And everyone you meet. And all that you slight. And everyone you fight. And all that is now. And all that is gone. And all that's to come. And everything under the sun is in
And that's the end. Oh my goodness. I just need a minute, everybody. Please. Please just give me 1 minute. Where do I even attempt to begin an analysis of this album? You know, I said this after my first time listening to The Great Gig in the Sky, but I'm going to say it again here because it's more applicable than ever, and definitely more applicable than when I watched The Great Gig in the Sky performance at Pulse. A lot of this album consisted of sounds and vocals without lyrics. Yet I understood, or I think I understood, most of what they were trying to get across. Maybe it's my selfish, narcissistic brain that believes that I understood the message here. Or maybe there's multiple different ways to interpret it. But I walk away from this album feeling like I understand not only the Dark Side of the Moon album, but also a piece of humanity a little better. It's like it opened my eyes, and now I can see color. And it's a little ironic because this visual here, it's like this prism, right? This triangular prism that reflects light, and on the other side of it lies a rainbow. But in order to see that rainbow, you have to first enter the prism or enter the portal. And I feel like I just entered the portal and I made it to the other side. And this may have been a mini portal of sorts, because there's many different portals to enter ahead of me. But that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a sense of oneness with myself, my body, my mind, and humanity. And I walk away feeling loved and wanting to spread that love to other people. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to over exaggerate at all. I'm just letting you know how I feel. I guess the only place for me that feels fitting to start is the end. So I'll start right where they left us off. Eclipse. Eclipse may be the most important song on this album, because at the very end of it, we get a voice that says, there is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. So me, especially as a first-time listener here, when I see that the title of the album is The Dark Side of the Moon, I think, okay, that makes sense. They're about to take us to the dark side of the moon. And by the end, they shatter that reality that they concocted and tell us there is no dark side of the moon, really. It's all dark. If that's not the main message of this album, then I don't know what is, right? It gets to the core of what makes us human, what motivates us, what drives us, how we can control those urges, how easily we fall into different traps and believe things. This is an album that challenges us, I feel, and challenges me to question things, but yet at the same time to go for it, right? Like a song like Time. I think Time was one of my favorite songs on this album, maybe second to The Great Gig in the Sky. The Great Gig in the Sky was just out of this world. But Time, the message in that song really hit home with me because I recently turned 30, right? Last year, turned 30. And I started experiencing and seeing time differently. And the way that they brought time to the forefront and made you really feel the weight of time, pun intended, W-E-I-G-H-T, the weight of time was everything in that song, right? It makes you feel the importance of every single moment and how time flies. And how, I believe one lyric was, you missed the gun, the starting gun. You missed it. You simply missed the starting gun. There was another reference to quiet desperation. Quiet desperation. Time is everything, but it's also nothing. Time is something that we focus on every single day of our lives. Like, I don't have enough time. Oh, I have a lot of time. No, not enough. It's non-existent, especially when you listen to an album like this. It's like time is nothing. This is a 42-minute album. There is no time when you enter this portal. And one thing that I noticed all throughout was this album had many hills and valleys, right? And it took us there, especially in songs like Money, right? That was the only song that I felt like I wanted to dance, right? I'm feeling good. I felt like I had $1 million. I felt like I had $10 million. Like I just hit it big in Vegas, right? I'm driving in my car. Oh, yeah. That's what that song made me feel like. But then you go straight into Us and Them, and it's a reminder of perspective, right? Us and them, so many different dichotomies. Me and you, with and without. It brings you right back to reality. Like, you can have all the money in the world. It's so cliche to say it. But what does that mean, really? What does that truly mean? Every song on this album hit everybody. It was not only sociological, it was psychological, it was psychedelic, and it was a journey through the human experience. Those highs and those lows and those moments of quietness. It may not be quiet desperation. It may just be you're feeling okay. Joy should be baseline. It shouldn't be up here. It's right here. You don't feel bad, but you don't feel great either. It's just right there. I don't know if I'm making sense anymore, but let me try to break down some of these other songs. I'll go track for track. And before I do that, I just want to say that I had to pinch myself at times to remind myself that this album was released in 1973, everybody. 1973. That was 22 years before I was even born. And if I heard this album without knowing when it was released, I would think it was released in 2026. How is an album created in 1973 this futuristic, right? The sounds, the messages, the themes, the elements, the instruments, the overall sound of it, the feel of it. It sounds new and fresh, like it's something that can't get old with time. Ironically. Let me know if you also feel the same. All right. So another thing, before I go track by track real quick, the transitions. These were some of the best transitions I've ever heard in my life. And it makes sense why you all called this a concept album that you have to listen to from front to back. I had to peek up to see if a different song was playing at times because the transitions were seamless. The way the first track bled into the next, and thereon after, second to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, all the way down to the 10th track was seamless, and I've never heard better transitions. And I love when artists use transitions into songs. It tells a story. Every track is connected. Every track is connected. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Track number 1. Speak to Me. I had to look up and see if anything was actually playing because they gave us a whole bunch of time to breathe in the beginning. And then you start hearing a heartbeat, right? And that's also how they ended this album. Right, there's the heartbeat. Boom. And it gets louder. And then you hear a whole bunch of sounds. And now that I hear these sounds again, it makes sense. It sounds like the cash register. Sounds like some of the sounds we heard in other tracks. Right, just like life. And then watch this transition. There is no transition. That's called bleeding. There's literally no transition. And then breathe. I was able to breathe through this one, everybody. I was able to breathe through this one. Right, they're telling us, breathe the air. Don't be afraid to care. Leave, but don't leave me. Look around and choose your ground. For long you live and high you fly, and smiles you'll give and tears you'll cry. That's life. And all you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run, rabbit, run. Dig that hole, forget the sun. And when at last the work is done, don't sit down, it's time to dig another one. For long you live and high you fly, but only if you ride the tide. And balanced on the biggest wave, you'll race towards an early grave. It's like we try to dig all of our lives. For what? It's one thing to sustain yourself in this life, but it's another to miss the whole point of life and just keep on digging. That's what this song is about. That's how I'm interpreting it. And please challenge me. Let me know where I'm getting things wrong. But it's a perfect song to go into track number 3. And let's hear this transition. We'll listen to all the transitions.
Balanced on the biggest wave, race towards another grave.
Bam. And that's where it all starts. Now we're on the run. Right? We're digging. And as I mentioned, this one sounded like a video game to me. Maybe that's the point. Maybe life is one big video game. Right? We're digging. Get a whole bunch of sound. Increasing. Right? We're getting closer to where we want to be. Oh. Time's passing, people are passing. Boom. We're almost here. Then we get to the end, right? There was that explosion. Sounds like a plane. Bam. And we think we've arrived. Right? Footsteps. Let's catch this transition. And in this one, I love the panning back and forth. If you're wearing headphones, you know what I mean, everybody. right into time. No time wasted. Starts with that airiness. We get a whole bunch of bells, right? People running. Oh, I love this part too.
Taking away the moments that make up a dull day.
Let me read these lyrics. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day, fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day, you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Time flies, everybody. That's an understatement. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. I love that line, right? The visual of the sun going down and the moon coming up, racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. Home, home again. I like to be here when I can. When I come home, cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away, across the field, the tolling of the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spells. So I don't know if this is a callback to the sounds in the beginning of the song, but the journey that we're taking on here is sort of like a reminder to all of us that, right, like we're young and life is long. And yeah, we can kill some time today, but days add up. And one day, we all find ourselves 10 years in the future, 20 years in the future. And you look back and you say, hey, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Right? No one told you when to run, so you missed the starting gun. You thought you had all the time in the world. You thought you could wait. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Every single day it's sinking. And it rises and it sinks again. And you just race from behind. Right? Quiet desperation. But then he finds solace at home. And I feel like there's a message in that. Right? Whenever we go home or whatever we call home is important in this life because it's a reprieve from that race that we're all in with ourselves and with others. You can warm your bones by the fire. Okay. And then we get into the great gig in the sky. Let's hear the transition from time to that song.
Cold and tired, faithful to their knees. You hear the softly spoken magic spell.
This song's different, everybody. This song is scary. This song's scary. This song is scary. And I'm wondering now if in the live performance, this is what they said. I think I missed it because it was so low. So there's a voice that says, am I not frightened of dying? Any time will do. Oh, he says, and I am not frightened of dying. Anytime will do. I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've got to go sometime. I never said I was frightened of dying. Okay. And then the only other lyric comes at the end, again, reiterating the fact that I never said I was frightened of dying. But everything in between this song, to me, hearing it a second time now, felt like it was a release of every single emotion that was keeping you or me or whoever's listening to this song from running and taking chances, right? It was a release of fear, anger, trauma, hardship, pain, regret. And that release came out in the vocal screams, the cries that the beautiful women singing in this song let out, right? It's like, okay, I may not have all the time in the world. I may even feel like I'm behind, but let me let all of that out of my body so I can move on. Let me try this again. That's what I felt when I'm hearing this now. Oh my gosh. It's like a midway break, a midlife crisis almost. It's track number 5. There are 10 tracks. We made it to the midpoint. We need to reset ourselves. And we need to do so by screaming and figuring our shit out. Because we just accumulated a whole bunch of shit. Now we got to let it out so we can move on and make more money. Or so we think. Let's get into this next track, Money. And right away, you get cha-ching. Again, the panning in my headphones. It's like, it's cyclical. It's never going to end. Yep. All right, let me read these lyrics. Money, get away. You get a good job with more pay and you're okay. Money, it's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. New car, caviar, 4-star, daydream. Think I'll buy me a football team. Money, get back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't give me that do-goody-good bullshit. I'm in the high fidelity, first class traveling set, and I think I need a Learjet. Money, it's a crime. Share it fairly, but don't take a slice of my pie. Ain't nobody taking what I got. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away. Away, 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 away. I was in the right. Okay, so this right here is when we heard a whole bunch of voices. And it seemed like people were trying to justify whatever situation they found themselves in. I don't know what happened or what was going on. Maybe you all can fill me in, but you heard a whole bunch of different voices here. They said, I was in the right. Yes, absolutely in the right. I certainly was in the right. Yeah, I was definitely in the right. That geezer was cruising for a bruising. Yeah. Why does anyone do anything? I don't know. I was really drunk at the time. He just told me it was in. He couldn't get into number 2. He was asking why there was nothing coming up on Fader 11. So after my yelling and screaming and telling him why it wasn't coming up on Fader 11. I don't know if this is a gas station or what, but it's just humans being humans, right? Like, I was in the right. Yeah, they were definitely wrong. Yep. Me and them. No, they're wrong. I'm right. I'm right. I don't know. I was really drunk at the time. He told me he couldn't get it up, after yelling and screaming. And it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. because it brings us directly into track number 7, Us and Them. Let me play a little more Money and then let's get into that track. Right? We're cruising, man. It picks back up. Oh. Alright, let's hear this transition. It's right in. Us and Them. Starts off very slow. Oh. Is that the saxophone or trumpet, everybody? Beautiful. All right, this song says, us and them, and after all, we're only ordinary men. Me and you, God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward, he cried from the rear, and the front rank died. The general sat, and the lines on the map moved from side to side, black and blue, and who knows which is which and who is who, up and down. And in the end, it's only round and round and round. Haven't you heard it's a battle of words? The poster bearer cried. Listen, son, said the man with the gun. There's room for you inside. Down and out. It can't be helped, but there's a lot of it about. Without. And who'll deny it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way. It's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. For want of the price of tea and a slice, the old man died. Oh, man. This is poetry. Let me know how you interpret this song, everybody. They obviously draw pretty stark dichotomies and juxtapositions, right? Me and you, us and them, black and blue, up and down, without, down and out. We're always warring with each other, but there's lives at stake. For want of the price of tea and a slice, the old man died. Like, was there a fight? Why am I seeing a gas station for some reason? I don't know what's going on. Or a store. All right, so we go from us and them. And again, this is, I think, the longest song on the album. And it's filled with ups and downs and guitar riffs and saxophone or trumpet riffs out of this world, right? The lyrics are only one part of it. We have these little dotted lines here that take a while to fill up, I noticed. And those mean that instruments are about to hit you inside this portal, and that they did. So let's move on to the next one. Let's get this transition. Us and Them into track 8, Any Color You Like. Here we go. Oh. And in this song, there was not one lyric, yet again. It was a journey. It took you on a journey of its own. Oh. And again, I could be reading way too deep into these tracks, but This one, the title especially, in the context of the whole album, it made me feel like, as a human being, we have agency in life, and we have the ability to choose any color we like, any color or shade of life, right? We see the rainbow, we taste the rainbow, but we have the ability to change our circumstances. If they're too dull, or sometimes they might get too colorful, you can dim it down a little bit. Any color that you like. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong, but that's the journey it took me on. Okay. 8 tracks down, track number 9, Brain Damage. Let's see this transition. These transitions here at the end were, 10 out of 10. Oh, this was an interesting one. This was another story here they told. Yeah. Is on the grass. All right. He says, the lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass, remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor, and every day the paper boy brings me more. So is he looking at the newspaper and calling the people on the newspaper the lunatics? And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. So that's the first time we actually got a reference to the title of this album. Then he says, the lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change. You rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Again, another song that I feel could be interpreted in multiple ways. What does this title have to do, Brain Damage, have to do with what's going on in this song? Is this about mental health? Is this about actual brain damage? And you feel like, you're disconnected from a part of yourself that you used to be connected with? Who are the loonies or the lunatics? What's going on here? I need your help with this one, everybody. What I do know is this transition here at the end was the ultimate, the pinnacle transition, because we get a eclipse and everything starts making a little more sense. So let's listen to this. Final track, everybody, track 10. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. See, this is where the surrendering happens. All that you touch, all that you see, and all that you taste, all you feel, all that you love, all that you hate, all you distrust, all you save, all that you give. The ad-libs. Beg, borrow, or steal. All you create. Come on now. Yup. And all that you do. And all that you say. And all. Come on, man. Everyone you meet. all that you slight, everyone you fight. It's right down. It's all gone. Everything in the future. The sun. But the sun is eclipsed by the moon. Bam. That's the end of the album. And then they bring us back to life. So little did I know, they put some anesthesia up in me. They put me out in this portal. Good thing we had an anesthesiologist by the name of David Gilmour to bring us back to life, because we hear the heartbeat here again. And then we get some powerful, powerful words. That you can barely hear. But we're coming back to life. Oh my goodness. And again, this song right here, I think, is the most important track on the album, because it's like a mixture of every track on here. The Great Gig in the Sky, right? The Release, Time, Money, Us and Them. It's talking about all these things. Everything that you feel, everything you taste, eat, touch, distrust, save, give, deal, steal, create, destroy, everything you do, everything you say, everyone you meet, everyone you slight, all that you slight, everyone you fight, all that is now, and it's all gone at the same damn time. And all that's to come in the future and everything under the sun is in tune, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon. It's like everything you thought you knew, just throw it all away, right? Like, throw that shit away. Because guess what? The sun is eclipsed by the moon, so there is no dark side of the moon, really. It's all dark. Come on, man. This song brought us right back to life. And it grounds us all in reality. Throw it all away, all your preconceived notions, everything that you think you hate, everyone you think you distrust, all the judgments you make, all the food you eat, everything under the sun. Guess what? There's no dark side of the moon. Pow. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to me natter about and ramble and spill my thoughts and try to explain with words what this album did to me. It's almost an impossible thing to do, but I tried. And I hope I did it a little justice. I will be reading all of your comments, so please write in and let me know how this album impacted you and how you interpreted it as a whole. Let me know, please. But as I mentioned, I am walking away from this album a better person, with a clearer mind and a clearer understanding on how to move forward. And that's pretty powerful for an album created in 1973 to make someone who was born 22 years after the album, listening in 2026, feel. I mean, that's pretty damn special. That's pretty damn special. All right. I went into the dark side of the moon portal and I made it out. And now I can see a little clearer and I can see all the beautiful colors. So I look forward to hearing from all of you beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in and guiding me here. Pink Floyd, the journey is just beginning. We are still in the infancy stages. What is next? Let me know. I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.